family. So, why are all of the, or a lot of boxings, a lot of pro boxers, current and legends that are retired, why are a lot of them picking Terence Crawford to beat Errol Spence July 29th? Is it because they just don't like Errol Spence? They just hate him. They don't like the guy. They despise Errol Spence. Or is it something else? Is it another reason why that these guys are picking Errol Spence to lose to Terence Crawford? Now, if you let a lot of these boxing channels that support Errol Spence tell it, they would say that a lot of these dudes they're haters. They're hating on Errol Spence. They don't want him to shine. They just don't like him. They just kissing Terence Crawford's ass. I mean, you know who these channels are. Is that true? Are all of these dudes just conspiring against Errol Spence? Did they all sit down at a table and just say, we are just going to be the Hate Errol Spence committee and we just going to just hang all over Bud's you know what? Do you think that's possible? All of these dudes just said this from what? Tim Bradley to Roy Jones. I think Tyson even said that when that Bud could beat him. That Bud wins at in Canelo, Roy Jones again, James Toney, and a lot of these channels, right? That know that these guys said this. They start getting into personal attacks on these boxers. You know, I've seen some channels where dudes were making fun of James Toney's speech because he said Errol Spence loses to Terence Crawford. This is how bad that it's getting, folks. It's getting this bad to this point where you can't even have an opinion. You can't even voice an opinion. It's okay to like counter somebody's opinion, but when you start like getting into like verbal assaults on people and something wrong with you, man. You know, and these dudes are not just coming from a place of hate for Errol Spence because what has Errol done to them for them to hate Errol? It's not like Errol did anything personal to these dudes. I'm pretty sure he hasn't. It's just an opinion. These dudes are they box. They know they have eyes that a lot of us don't have. You know, they've been in there with all kinds of fighters. They just don't see what's in Errol Spence that can really bring any real problems to Terence Crawford. That's all it is. It's their boxing eye, what they see. You know, then you know got a lot of guys that say they old. A lot of these dudes that's retired. They shouldn't be commenting on current boxers' fights. I've seen comments like that, man. I mean, really, they're upset. They don't want these dudes to comment against their guy. That that is as bad as fanboyism can get, bro. These dudes have no reason to hate Errol Spence. They just have an opinion. A lot of them they just favor Terence Crawford because they probably enjoy his fighting style. They see what he's been doing at welterweight. They see what he's done in his whole career, and they just and they probably see the issues that Errol Spence has had in his fights. Not to say Terence Crawford don't have issues because he does too, but when you compare both of them, I think Errol Spence makes more mistakes in the ring than Terence Crawford. So that is what a lot of these boxers see. It's not any like direct hate for Errol Spence. Anybody that hates these dudes hates their guy. They automatically or says anything against what in favor of their guy. Automatically they hate the guy. But they can hate other boxers, and then they themselves say it's not hate, but then it really is hate because it's something they say we hateful, and they get into personal attacks and a lot of that stuff. Yeah, but Rebel, remember when y'all was talking about Errol Spence and the strawberries? Yeah, but bro, come on, man. Y'all getting into the strawberry shit, bro. That's all y'all got. Come on, man. I can get into the whole block party thing that he's dancing with a white person at a block party. That's a problem. Terence Crawford dancing at a block party with a white person. That's an issue. His wife, the way she looked, that's an issue. I could go on and on. So let's not go down that road, man. Let's not do that. But y'all gotta stop this mess, man. These pro boxers, they don't hate Errol Spence, man. They just don't see what he has that he can bring to Crawford. That's all it is. And would you be saying anything if would he be hating on Bud if he picked that if all of these dudes that picked Bud to beat Errol would it would if there was reverse and they all picked Errol Spence to win, would that mean that they hate Terence Crawford too? Just a thought. This your boy Rebel Life Boxing. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment. Catch y'all later. And I'm out.